Hello there, boys and girls, ladies and gents, and members of the Big Red Food Army. Welcome to another episode of the Ghetto Gourmet. I'm going to make some sort of chicken tonight. I just don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I think I might, I don't know if I want to do honey mustard chicken or barbecue or honey mustard barbecue chicken. I don't know. So anyway, I am going to get this chicken out. Get some pans, and we're going to do it in the oven, so it's going to be oven barbecued or oven whatever, no matter what we use. So got a little handy dandy what do you call these stupid things? Corningware dishes. Let's go ahead and pan it up so it don't stick. Pan the lid just in case anything sprinkles on it. Alright, let's see. And we got these boneless breast with rib meat. I don't know exactly what rib meat is, but it's chicken breast, okay? I don't get paid to put stupid things on the packaging. Let's see, we got our oven on. We got it on 350. So now I need to make a sauce for this. So give us a little bowl. I'm not quite sure what the hell I want to do with it. And I ain't sure what kind of sides I want to make with it. I got two different choices. You know what? We are going to fire this on bitch up. We're going to make us a boom. Shaboom. Why did I buy this sauce for what? I don't remember what I bought it for. It's to marinate something. Oh, I know it was to marinate. Alright, we got our what's that? I'm thinking this will go better with it, so we're going to bring that out. Okay, so let's make a little sauce here. Let's make a little sauce. So we are going to take some Bullseye Original. We're going to take some Craft Hickory Smoke. We're going to take a few drops of liquid smoke. And I'm just creating this as I go. Give it that smoky taste like we faked it out on a barbecue pit. We are going to do a little honey. And you know what? Let's do a little Creole mustard on that too. That should be good enough. Let's get a fork and whisk this together. No, I'm going to actually put a little bit of brown sugar. No, I'm not going to put no brown sugar on it. But I will put a little black pepper. A little bit of black pepper. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder. And a little bit of onion powder. All right. All right, let me bring this over here because it looks like it's got a little liquid in it, so we're going to drain that off when I open it so I don't make a mess. I know what you want, but you can wait. You're going to get some real food tonight. You're not going to give you that cheap... no, you don't need a snack right now. No. Now all we're going to do is take these big ass breast. We're just going to coat both sides. These are probably the bottom of the coop breasts here. You know, them chickens that are all at the bottom. Them are them big old fat chickens. Because you got to think, the chickens on the top of the coop, they get fed. And some of the feed drops. The chicken underneath that gets a little extra food. And then the feed drops. So you get all the way down to the bottom, and that damn chicken there at the bottom there, that chicken gets everything that fell from the top along with all the poopy doopy. And we ain't gonna waste the sauce, so we're gonna spoon the rest on top. Get us a little spoon here, a little spoon action. We don't like to waste. I'll put that on top there. So yeah, whenever I get a big ass piece of chicken, I always say that's the bottom of the coop chicken. Waste not, want not. All right. I'm getting a late start on this, so hopefully, because I got the oven preheated, that it won't take as super long. Alright. I'll let that go for about 30 minutes or so. Hopefully it's good and ready by then, because it's getting late. Hey, son! No, you can wait. I'll be right back, y'all. Hey, son. Do you want mashed potatoes and peas with barbecued oven-baked chicken? Or do you want some macaroni and some beans? All right, that's what we'll have then. All right, so I went and had a little discussion through the bathroom door with my boy there because he's taking a shower, and I asked him if he wanted beans and macaronis or mashed potatoes and peas. He opted for the mac and beans, so let's get that fired up. And that's okay because he's going back to his mom's house tomorrow. So beans it is. He can fart to his little heart's desire. So we're gonna make two. I think it's a little redundant because with these beans I make them barbecue style, so it's gonna be barbecue chicken, barbecue beans. It's a little redundancy, but hey, that's what my boy wants, and that's what my boy is gonna get. So let me go open these two suckers up. I'm not opening tuna fish. I'm not opening chicken. I'm cooking chicken, but no. This ain't canned chicken and this ain't canned tuna fish. So you just hush and you wait. You wait like the rest of us. Every time she hears a can opener, she thinks I'm opening canned tuna or canned chicken, so she gets all excited and starts meowing. And I did that wrong again. Hello, dumbass. I've been screwing up all kind of stuff today. I've been working on my son's comic book list, updating it. Did about 2.5 hours worth of work. Entered about 40 to 60 new titles. And X'd out. And where it normally says save. Do you want to save this stuff? Yes or no? I accidentally clicked freaking no. So that was 2.5 to 3 hours of my life wasted. So I had to get the comic books back from my son and then tell him he'll get them next week when he comes back over here next week because, well, I pulled a brain fart. Alright, lower this down to low. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. We need a little bit of butter. One. This is almost empty. 2. Use a rubber spatula to get the rest of that out next time. We need some butter. Just a little bit of those. a little bit of that. Little drop of A1. Oops, that was a little drop too much. Little shot of liquid smoke. A little bit of honey. All right, let's see. Well, now we need all our dry ingredients back here. Cracked black pepper. A little dash of salt. A little dash of sachets. A little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of onion powder. Oops, you're in the wrong spot. You move over there. You get back in your go back in your spot. And you go there and you go right there. All right. So let's get this to mixing. Alright, son, so since you chose mac and cheese, I'm going to give you two options of mac and cheese. I pulled one that I thought would go good with this because it's going to be barbecued and kind of... We got bold chipotle shells, or they got, looking at it as another one that's different like this, but it's bold jalapeno. What do you want, jalapeno or chipotle?
Chipotle.
Okay. And since my son has been a little boy, come over here and tell him the story, boy.
What story?
Come tell him the story.
What story?
About how, when you was a little kid, how you used to rate a restaurant.
Oh, yeah, I used to rate them only based off of their mac and cheese, because, like, mac and cheese was my favorite thing to eat. So, legit, if the restaurant didn't have good mac and cheese, I really didn't want to go there.
So yeah, so I mean, we could go to a 5-star restaurant, and if they had mac and cheese for a kid's meal, and it sucked, homeboy didn't like it. that restaurant was nixed off the list. But if they had good mac and cheese, he wanted to go there every time we went out to eat, because he was a macaroni eating fool. All right, so let me just get the pot and stuff ready for the mac and cheese, because it's going to take a good 25-30 minutes for that chicken to cook. So I'm not going to keep y'all here for that. I'm just going to get everything ready. Get my pot with some water. Okay, so we got our water. And this is our first time using this here. I saw it on the shelf. It's Kraft Velveeta Shells and Cheese Bold Chipotle flavor. So I don't know if they got like an extra powder in here or if they spiced up the cheese. I'm not quite sure. This is our first time we're going to have this, so... And so there is a packet in here. So there's a packet of cheese, And then you got your shells. So let's see, since this is my first time doing this, let's see, it says boil water and boil shell. Once water becomes to a boil, add the shells, boil for 8 to 10 minutes, drain, rinse, add cheese and seasoning, mix well. And then on the back they give you a recipe for smoked spice chicken in shells and angry shrimp in shells. So basically the only difference is you add 3/4 of a cup of chopped chicken to prepared shells, cooked chicken that is. And same thing with the shrimp. You could add a 1/2 pound of shrimp, which, if y'all seen any of my older videos, when I make that twisted mac, that, I dare say the twisted mac has a better flavor than just this here. But, you know, this is new and we wanted to try it, so, or at least I wanted to try it. My son didn't even know nothing about it until today, when he just looked at it just now. So with that being said, let's smell this seasoning, this chipotle seasoning. That smells like chipotle. Alright, so there we go. We got that all ready for when we start to wipe down this counter. And I'll see you guys back in about 20 minutes when it's time to plate up. Alright, I'm just going to clean my counter, clean the rest of my kitchen over here. I'll see y'all back in about 20-30 minutes. Alright there, we're back. The water's starting to boil. So we're going to put that in, put our shells in there. Throw this in the trash. Get us a little spoon and mix them up. Put our timer on 10 minutes. Gonna lower these down to warm. Give them a good old stirring because they feel like they're getting scarred on the bottom here. Make sure ain't nothing stuck. Got it all, caught it before it got too late. Let some of that heat come off of there. Go ahead and get 2 pot holders for this. So I want to see where we at temperature wise with this here. We're at 150. We're at 160. And we're pretty much holding at 162, 163. So we'll put it back in the oven for the remaining of this time while these beans are cooking. And these Meanwhile, I'll get our strainer. Yeah. You're gonna get some chicken. You're gonna get some real chicken. Calm your nerves, little girl. Alright, so we got about 7 more minutes. Stir these here up. We're gonna need these pot holders here in a minute. Let's get some plates, some forks and knives. Plate for the board, plate for the pops. Fork for the man, fork for the boy. 2 kniffs. And we're good. So in about 6 minutes, the food will be ready. So start wrapping up what you're wrapping up in there and find something on the telly. Sorry, dinner's late. Yeah, I got a late start on dinner. I should have got started about 25-30 minutes before I did. But I got sidetracked working on his comic collection and lost track of time. Alright, so I'll see you guys back in 5 minutes or so. Alright, we got about 25-30 seconds left. We're just going to go ahead and cut this heat off. Cut this heat off. This heat's cut off. And then by the time I grab my pot holder and bring this over here, that'll be ready. 10 seconds, so we could just, 10 seconds ain't gonna make or break us. So we're gonna go ahead and drain off our shells. Add our shells back to our pot. Add all this liquid gold. Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna flavor the cheese, only because they've got, you gotta think, they got the regular shells, they got the regular noodles, and they got the jalapeno one, so there's at least 3 different flavored things that all use the same cheese. So it wouldn't make sense to go ahead and actually flavor the actual cheese, because then you have to make extra packaging for your cheese and this, that, and the other. So it doesn't make sense. So what they did was they made a dry flavor packet and your cheese separate, so they could use, all they do is make one batch of cheese, and they all get loaded up accordingly. So there you have it. Got all that liquid gold. Let's add this chipotle flavoring. It's got a good smell. Can you smell it, son? I bet you if you walk toward this kitchen, you'd smell it.
Okay,
The chipotle is a distinct smell. So let's do the mac and cheese up first. I'm gonna do a big spoon for the papa, a big spoon for the little dude. I can't keep calling him little dude anymore. He's almost as big as me, as height wise. So I'm gonna start calling him medium dude because he ain't big this way. He getting big that way, not that. He getting big that way, not that way. So I'm gonna have to start calling him medium dude. My medium dude. All right, so we split up them shells. He's got a little more than me because he's a connoisseur of the mac and cheese. I'm gonna set this here for a momentarily. Do me a favor, son. Throw those away. That's trash. Thank you, sir. Let's get this chicken out.
Detective search for the way. Obviously, they came in 2 separate packs.
Yes, they did.
As they do.
All right. Ooh, smell that chicken smelling good. Right there. Let's go ahead and grab a chicken breast for me. Let's grab a chicken breast for the young man. And we will split this last chicken breast. Since the pack came with 3. What if you was a family of 3? That would have been fine. What if you're a family of 4? Then you would have had to buy another one. So with that being said, now I gotta just dish up these beans. And we good. Quick gymnasticking over here. This ain't the fucking Olympics. We ain't got no money to replace any furniture. You try the gymnastics on, you understand?
Okay.
When that fills up with water, you turn it off there from it. It filled up. Is it running over yet? No. Not as good. Big old ladle spoon of beans for the boy. Big old ladle spoon of beans for the pops. Another big old ladle spoon for the pops. Oh, getting a little close there, huh? Get back in here. Big old ladle spoon for the young man. Give him a little shot there, and then I'll take this last little shot. You always, whenever you're making beans, you always gotta count them. Did you know that, son?
No.
That when you're making a pot of beans, you gotta count them. You gotta put a certain amount in there. You can only put 239 beans in a pot.
I only 239. What about 230?
Because if there was one more, it'd be 240.
Ah, what if it was 238?
238 is good, but you can't put no more than 239.
Okay.
Because if you put 240, one more in there, it'd be 240.
What if I put in 40?
Huh?
What if I put in 40?
It's okay if it's only 40, but if it's 240, I mean, you're going to have gas all over the place. You don't want that. Let's try this cheese here. A little sneak peek. Come get your plate, boy.
Okay.
You want a sneak peek of this cheese?
No.
You just want to be surprised?
It looks great.
Liquid gold.
There's gold in them shells.
There's gold in them shells, that's right. All right. Son of a bitchin' motherfucking frazzling fucker. God damn it, that's not gonna end pretty. I thought I ran water on that lid, that glass lid, and I went to move it, and I didn't. And it was hot as hell. And I burnt the flying fuck out of my fingers. All right, well, we're excusing myself for them cuss words there, but I burnt the living crap out of my fingers there. Ain't that a pisser? So let me show y'all what we got here. There you go. 2 oven barbecued chicken breasts there, or 1.5. Some shells, and some, you know what to do. The only thing left to do is put it in your mouth. So I'll meet y'all at the coffee table. Alright, so we're at the coffee table here. Got our little plate. And as you saw or heard, I pulled a rookie move and I grabbed a hot fucking lid that I thought I ran water on to cool it. Let's taste these beans. The beans are just right. Let's taste this here. Shells with the chipotle seasoning in it. Son, since you are the connoisseur of mac and cheese, come tell the people what you think of that mac and cheese there. I think it's okay. I mean, it ain't nothing. If it costs any more than the normal mac and cheese, I wouldn't buy it. That's how little I care about it.
Well, let's start off with consistency level. It's roughly what you get out of a normal mac and cheese. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's anything super special. It's not like the cheese is like super liquidy and it's the good liquidy cheese, not to where it's too runny, but to where it's good. Noodles, perfect. The chipotle, I can definitely taste it afterwards. It's not so much present when you first dig in, but after you let it sit in your mouth for a couple seconds, or the aftertaste, you do get the chipotle, and it is pretty good. So if we're going on a scale of 1 to 10 mac and cheese wise,
We'll go 1 to 5.
Okay, 1 to 5. I'd say a good 3.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say
3 or 4, maybe.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4. Because I mean, you have to be in the mood for chipotle, and with that being said, I mean, if you had the salt, you really don't need to buy their brand. If you got Chipotle's powder, you could do that yourself. I mean, if y'all been watching my cooking videos, my Ghetto Gourmet videos, you saw I duplicated the Hard Rock Cafe's Twisted Mac. It ain't hard. I think my homemade Twisted Mac tastes better than this. So, but I mean, for store-bought, not doctoring it straight off the shelf, I give this about a 4. And this chicken breast is freaking off the chain. You tried the chicken yet?
No, I have not.
Nice and moist. Good flavor. And it's easy to dry out chicken. But this chicken's nice and moist. Good flavor. Good oven barbecue. I live in an apartment complex in a bad neighborhood. So I'm not going out in the middle of the night to barbecue some chicken breast. So, come on. Let me move this out the way. Come on. Come on. Come get your chick. You've been waiting patiently. Here you go. Oh, there you go. There's your chicken. No, out of my plate and eat your own chicken. I just gave you some chicken. If you're not going to eat, there are ways so that people can watch. Hey, Miss Thing. Well, there's your chicken. Look. There you go, look at her.
Move it over here so she can eat right here.
Come here. Look at her. Come on. Right there. Chick, chick. Hey. Hey. You know better. Get your nose out my plate. Look, you're not eating. Look, hey, you're not eating it. Oh, you're being picky. You don't want chicken now. Beef and pork is your thing now. So hey, look, you can carry your ass right off the. There you go. Carry your ass on off. Good girl. So what you think of the chicken? You got you some?
Yeah.
What you think? Keeper or no keeper?
Keeper.
So, there you have it. We're trying to watch some TV here. So we're going to let y'all go. Down there, one of these sides, I still can't remember. I think it's this side. I'm almost positive it's this side. There's a subscription button. Click that and the bell. The subscription button will subscribe you to my channel. The bell will notify you when I have new content. Sometimes it's just a subscription button's all you need, but lately YouTube's been, that's figuring looking good. YouTube's been kind of acting kind of iffy. So click the subscription button and the bell. That way you definitely know when I have new content. If you click the subscription button, you can find my page easily. And you can find all my old videos, so you can check those out. Got a bunch of them up there. Open the comment section. Open up the description box. There's links to find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, there's a link to my channel's homepage where you can find the rest of my videos. Also, leave me a comment down there. Let me know if you tried to cook this, if you liked it or not. Let me know what you think of the video. Just type me a comment and I'll type you one back. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. I ain't shy. So anyway, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know. It doesn't matter which one you give me. Just let me know that you're watching. Hit me with one. Hit me with your best shot. Ain't that what Pat Benatar said? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. I hope I don't get some stupid copyright infringement for making fun of Pat Benatar there. Anyhow, as always, thanks for hanging out with us. You know, those of y'all who've been here since the beginning, the Big Red, and have subscribed, the Big Red Food Army, salute you from the General to all his loyal soldiers. And as always, hey, Miss Thing, I'm in the middle of doing something. Thank you. With your big old furry fat butt. As always, tell your ma, tell your pa, tell your greasy grandma, share this video with your family and friends. Hell, share it with your pets. They might think my cat's cute and might want to get a little. Anyway, we want to watch some TV with the volume on, so we're going to let y'all go. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's been Big Red, Little Red for another one of the Ghetto Gourmets. We out. All right, thanks for watching another episode of the Ghetto Gourmet. If you like that video, subscribe. Click that little subscribe button, please. And if you enjoyed it, there's a little like button down there. Give me the thumbs up. And if you have a comment, there's a section down there, comment section. Leave a comment. I reply to all my comments. If there's something you want me to try to cook, just name it, put it down there. I'll give it a try.
Also, I have 2 other web series. The Comics from the Can, and also White Trash Guide to Buffets Across America. Give those a view. Check them out. Think you may enjoy them. Until next time, enjoy cooking Ghetto Fabulous style.